Now we're ready to get started with transferring the contour lines of the head and the face and the hair and the features from the source grid to the destination grid. So you want to line up your your destination grid tool up with the lines on your destination grid. And I like to use marble weights to hold it down. You can tape it down as well if you want. Okay. It's okay to use tape, but you have to be careful when you're taking the tape off of the paper because it might rip the paper. And also, if you have charcoal down already and you put tape on, the sticky part of the tape is going to lift the charcoal up. So I like using these marble weights. And I have enough marble weights so that each student can use one. For your source grid, you're going to line up the corresponding source grid tool with the corresponding square. And as you can see, there's nothing there. We're not going to do the negative space. We're drawing just the outline, the contour lines of the head and the hair and the features of the portrait. Okay, so you can skip the first square and move on to the second square. Okay, there's a little bit going on in the second square, so I'll go ahead and tape it down. Make sure that you're lining up the grid tool square to the lines, and you can just put you can put 2 pieces of tape down if you need. Don't make your tape too big. That's a little too big because when you go to take the tape off, sometimes it pulls on the plastic or pulls up the grid. In 2 places, if you use it in 2 places, it won't move. So now you're ready to start translating the little corner of the hair from the source grid to the destination grid. So as you can see in the source grid, there's just a little tiny bit of hair showing in the corner. And you don't need to get each strand, just kind of treat this as a shape. We'll start it off, it starts off like where the green stitch mark is at, and it curves, right? That's a convex curve to the orange stitch mark. So you're going to draw a convex curve from the green stitch mark to the orange stitch mark. That's it. That's all you do for the first square. And you're going to work your way from left to right so you don't get lost. Make sure you move your destination grid tool over. Line it up. I like to use the X-Acto blade because it's just a sharp point. Okay, so as you can see, there's a strand here. You don't have to draw all those little strands, but you might as well. Let's just go with the core of the hair. So it starts off with the orange, and then I see an arc between the orange and the purple. And then over here, between the orange and the green, it kind of arcs towards that same area. Oh, between the orange and the purple. So this arc was off. And then I can go across a little bit below the green. The strand goes up to the orange. This one goes to the purple. Okay, and that's it for the second square. We'll go back and do the details later. Right now you're just doing contour lines. So just below the orange, all the way to this corner, right before the orange, and it's a concave curve. And then you can do these little wispy strands. And again, it's a concave curve with the apex of the curve is at this orange.